Unstoppable champions. Trophy Coco Gauff and Valentin Vacherot claimed victory at Wuhan Open and Shanghai Masters. In a week that will be remembered as one of the most electrifying in modern tennis, two young stars from opposite sides of the world carved their names into the sport's golden narrative. Coco Gauff, the radiant American phenom, conquered Wuhan with fire, grace, and an iron will, while Valentin Vacherot, the fearless Monegasque warrior, rose to seize the Shanghai Masters crown, a victory that stunned fans and experts alike. Together, they redefined what unstoppable truly means. This is the story of two champions, two hearts beating in rhythm with destiny, two dreams that collided with glory. The rise of a queen, Coco Gauff in Wuhan. From the moment Coco Gauff stepped onto the Wuhan open courts, the energy shifted. The crowd felt it, that magnetic pulse of a champion ready to write another epic. Fresh off her triumphs in Beijing, Gauff arrived in Wuhan with a focus sharper than ever. She wasn't just playing matches. She was painting art with her racket. Every swing carried conviction. Every sprint was powered by years of hard lessons. Her eyes burned with purpose. In the early rounds, Gauff dismantled her opponents with elegance and power. Her serve thundered across the court like a declaration of dominance. Her backhand, one of the most lethal on tour, sliced through rallies like a blade through silk. Yet, what stood out most wasn't her athleticism, but her composure. When asked about her mindset, Gauff smiled and said, "I don't play for fear or pressure anymore. I play for joy, for the love of the game and the people who believe in me." That joy turned into brilliance as she blazed through the semifinals, dispatching Jasmine Paolini with precision and heart. But the real test awaited her, an All-American clash against Jessica Pegula, a friend, a rival, and one of the most consistent performers in women's tennis. The epic showdown, Gauff versus Pegula. The Wuhan final wasn't just a match. It was a statement. The air crackled with anticipation as the two Americans faced each other under the Chinese lights. Pegula, known for her grit and tactical mastery, was determined to dethrone her younger compatriot. But Gauff's energy was different that night. Every point she played radiated belief. The first set saw relentless rallies, Pegula's precision against Gauff's explosive athleticism. Coco's defense was a wall, her counterpunching sublime. After nearly an hour of intensity, Gauff claimed the first set 6-4 with a roar that echoed through the arena. The second set was pure dominance. Coco broke Pegula's serve early, then consolidated her lead with commanding confidence. Her movement was fluid, her timing impeccable. When the final ball landed out, confirming Gauff's victory 6-4, 6-3, she dropped to her knees, not in relief but in gratitude. The crowd erupted, chanting her name. Coco! 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 In that moment, she wasn't just a champion. She was an icon. With her Wuhan triumph, Coco Gauff clinched her third WTA 1000 title, and more importantly, earned a staggering $596,000 in prize money. But no check could measure what she had gained: respect, history, and an unbreakable bond with fans around the world. The Prince of Monaco, Valentin Vacherot's Shanghai dream. While Coco Gauff reigned in Wuhan, another story of defiance unfolded just across the sea, in Shanghai. Valentin Vacherot, a name once whispered only in challenger circuits, stormed into global headlines with an awe-inspiring performance at the Shanghai Masters. The 26-year-old from Monaco, often overlooked by the tennis elite, had something to prove. That heart, not pedigree, defines greatness. Vacherot's path to glory was anything but easy. He faced top-seeded players, intense tiebreaks, and moments of doubt. Yet, his resolve never faltered. He played with the calm of a monk and the courage of a lion. His one-handed backhand, elegant and daring, became his weapon of choice, slicing through even the fiercest rallies. By the time he reached the finals, the tennis world was watching. His opponent, a seasoned ADP star, was expected to dominate. But Vacherot had other plans. In a mesmerizing display of precision and flair, Valentin outplayed, outthought, and outlasted his rival. Every shot carried poetry. Every point whispered destiny. When match point arrived, he unleashed an ace down the line, sealing a historic Shanghai Masters victory. The crowd, in awe of the underdog who refused to bow, erupted into applause. The name Valentin Vacherot was no longer just a hopeful. It was now carved in the Book of Champions. The power of belief. Both Coco and Valentin share something extraordinary: belief. Gauff's journey began as a teenage prodigy, facing the world's best with fearless audacity. Critics called her too young, too inexperienced. But Coco didn't just survive. She soared. Her resilience became her weapon, her passion her compass. Valentin, on the other hand, built his path in shadows, far from the glitz of the tennis elite. He grinded through small tournaments, faced financial struggles, and fought injuries. Yet, he never let the dream die. Their triumphs in Wuhan and Shanghai weren't coincidences. They were testaments to perseverance. You can't measure champions by trophies. Coco once said, "You measure them by what they overcame." That quote, poetic and profound, perfectly encapsulates both journeys. Global reverberations. The world took notice. Social media erupted with tributes and celebrations. Fans from every continent praised the two young stars who reminded everyone why they fell in love with tennis in the first place. In America, headlines screamed Gauff the Great. In Monaco, banners read Valentin Victorious. In China, fans waved flags and held posters of Coco, calling her the Queen of Wuhan. Their victories transcended sport. They became symbols of hope. A new era dawns. With these wins, Gauff and Vacherot didn't just collect trophies. They usher in a new era for global tennis. For Gauff, her Wuhan crown adds to a career already bursting with milestones, Grand Slam titles, WTA 1000 glories, and a ranking that keeps climbing. Her maturity, at just 21, is astonishing. She's not only playing for records, she's inspiring a generation. For Vacherot, Shanghai is the key that unlocks his future. From obscurity to the limelight, he's shown that with determination, even the smallest nations can produce giants. His victory puts Monaco firmly on the tennis map, proving that heart beats resources every time. Sparkle's final chapter, the unstoppable era. As the sun set over Wuhan and Shanghai, two champions lifted their trophies high, their reflections glowing under the golden lights. Coco Gauff, radiant with youth and power, smiled at the crowd that had fallen in love with her courage. Valentin Vacherot, his eyes glistening, raised his trophy skyward, whispering a silent thank you to his journey. They stood as symbols of everything tennis aspires to be: dynamic, inclusive, and inspiring. And as history recorded their victories side by side, one truth became undeniable. This is the era of unstoppable champions. Coco and Valentin, two stars, one destiny. Their stories have just begun, and the world will be watching as they continue to light up the courts with brilliance, passion, and unyielding spirit. Trophy fire unstoppable champions forever. Coco Gauff and Valentin Vacherot. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.